Morning. Hopefully you guys are blessed this rainy morning. But I wanted to discuss some things with you guys because they don't champion things like what we're talking about right now. You don't hear nobody put this in an honorable mention or anything of the sort. You don't hear anybody mention stuff like this. You know what I mean? They don't talk about that. They talk about, oh, Dolph got a new chain. Oh, look at Dolph. Dolph got this new ring on. Look at all the bling and the jewels Dolph got on. And they promote that. Right? Right, people just be detectives and on the case on the internet. Everybody wants to be a internet thugger type of guy. That's the only way to be. I remember in 1994, Slick Rick was in jail. No internet. He had been locked up for years behind a shooting incident that happened with a family member. And because of that, Slick got locked up. What's up, Outlaw and Uncle Frank? Now, when Slick got locked up, they filmed a movie called The Show. The show had all these acts on there. And they asked Slick Rick about, everything going to Cali now. Hip-hop had transitioned over to LA more than the East Coast. And it was more and more gangsterism. And he saw all this gangsterism stuff happen while he was locked up. And he's like, where's the end? This dude gonna say, I got a Uzi. This next guy gonna say, I got a tank. And this before Master P came with the tank. He was like, one guy gonna say, I got an Uzi. Then the other guy gotta up him and say, I got a tank. What's the limit with that? You can't, what you gonna front in front of mom do? She's be like, Mom, yo, where's the stash? It's like, come on. We all ain't got it. We all ain't living it like that. And if it was so great, you wouldn't be rapping. And that's the truth. And he was locked up. They're messing with the live. What else is new, man? That's all I can tell you. What else is new? It's sad, but this is what we got to deal with, right? Now, bring me up to speed to what we're talking about today. Everybody's focused on Flash. And if you've seen Dolph, you think that's what it's all about with him. And you think that's all he is. until you wonder, like, man, why they never talked about this? The man owned numerous investments in land and property that he put in his children's name. They're not even old enough to really understand, but they got property in their names. So this means that the bank can't really come along and take it from him. They have investments that goes to his wife. You know, she gets it. They got married, so now it's legally can be transferred over to her. You don't have to worry about the baby mama can get this, and I love this woman, but since I didn't take care of her or do the right thing, now everything's in limbo and the money's going to somebody else, and it's all over the place, like a DMX situation where he's been living with this woman who's been taking care of everything, and now he ain't here no more, and now his son, you know, that he's been living with and got a baby by, we don't know how his financial future is going to look. Dolph is insured, so his children is going to be taken care of. But nothing can replace the life of a father or a parent. There's no money in the world that can replace Dolph to his children. You know, so just let that sink in. No amount of money can do that. You can't replace that. There's nothing anyone can do. They could try, they can come up with gimmicks. There's nothing they could do. But at least he's leaving them something that they can pass on to their children, Dolph's grandchildren. Nobody lives on this earth forever. It wasn't meant to be. It's what you do with your time here on this earth. He got music that nobody heard. He got about 2-3 albums worth. Those songs are worth millions. Each song from Dolph is worth $1 million. He got a song with a female artist that he just recorded like a couple days ago. That song that they did together is probably gonna be worth millions, because that's probably his last recorded studio session. But he left his children with something positive to remember him by. You know, he left them a legacy. He left them in things that they can invest in. They don't have to be indentured servants to the music industry. They're going to get paid off royalties from him. It all goes to his family. No, Dolph had investments in other businesses that I'm not probably at liberty to talk about right now, but he was a silent investor in a lot of projects that was coming up in Atlanta, Georgia. He had another one that was in New Orleans, a redevelopment project that was going to happen in New Orleans. He was an investor in one of these water companies that they had. I don't know how many shares or whatever, but he was involved in business. He often bragged or spoke about not accepting a record offer from the other rapper from Philly, Gotti. And he was offered a contract to come rap with him, and he turned it down. He didn't like the terms of the offer, and he felt he could do better by himself, and he did. He had wealth. Wealthy is a different thing. I mean, his kids are going to be rich considerably. But imagine this. If someone told you they could pay all your bills for you, you don't have no more bills, no phone bill, no light bill, all your bills are paid. And all the money you make, you can keep. You can go make your money, go get your job and do everything else. But we just gonna pay all your bills for the rest of your life. That person is wealthy and rich. He might not make a lot of money, but he's got wealth. Something's paying all the bills for the rest of their life. They don't have to do anything, and it's paid. That's wealth. See, people don't understand what rich is. You got people with $1 million with $900,000 worth of bills. That's not rich. Hit the like button up for that. Because people need to know that. Rich is when you no longer have to work for what you have. You cannot have to work. You don't have to do anything for the rest of your life. You can just chill and not have to do anything. Now this is gonna fall into my other video I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna talk about it in full later on, probably today or tomorrow. But it's gonna get talked about probably later on tonight. You know, it's an NFL Sunday, so it's, you know, that's always a different day. But we're gonna talk about it. When they promote other people, like Mark Cuban, he just bought a town. Now we're gonna do that whole video and breakdown later, but he just bought a town. A whole town. And that's advertised, that's marketed, that's promoted. He bought a whole town. And all of these people who have all these millions of dollars, all these brothers, cannot get together to do that. Why? We'll tell ourselves it's not even possible. You can buy a town. I can buy land in town in a place I was never born. And don't even have to be there. The internet made all of that possible. You can get a marriage certificate in 30 minutes and marry people legally on the internet. So if your mind is not pushed into those directions and to ask those type of questions or to see that type of avenue to say, well, damn, these dudes are making all that kind of money. Why I ain't getting none of it? I got to try to get me a piece. I got to try to find my way in this figure eight. I need to get in. You can get knighted. You know when the queen knights you and do all that stuff? That's just for show. You can get the title of sir over from the internet. Seriously. You will be knighted. And they have to call you sir. And you will get a certificate. Just like you would when they do the ceremony. And they'll have to call you sir. There's a way to do all that online. If you really wanted it. Well, they have to call you sir. That's what we doing on the Patreon, especially this month. This is why we so busy this month. When people are buying up land, people think they're buying it to help. Sometimes people buy it to hinder. You play fantasy football, right? If you know you're going up against somebody in fantasy football and they got a quarterback that's hurt and they need a new quarterback, and you be like, man, I got to grab this good quarterback. I don't really need him on my team. But I'm gonna grab him just to keep him on my team just so he can't get him this week. So he'll be stuck without a quarterback this week. But I need to make that sacrifice and put him on the team. Just so the guy I'm going against don't have him. See what I'm saying? You see how that works? That's the same thing they do. That's the same thing they do in real life. So when somebody start grabbing something, they might be trying to hinder something. So you just have to pay attention to these signs. What Dolph did was marry the woman that he trusted with his life. He trusted with everything. He married her. People think I'm against marriage. No, I'm against people marrying thoughts. I'm against people who's abused marriage is just like it's a tool, just for propaganda piece. They even got a dumbass show called Married at First Sight. Who the hell want to do that? You want to marry somebody you can go to sleep around and don't have to worry about her filming you and trying to go viral. I'm saying marry the right person. And you ain't going to find the right person till you get them for the right reasons. There's a reason that these couples are together 50 years because they understand what marriage is. Marriage ain't about jumping in the bed every day. Oh, the sex is crazy. I gotta marry her. It's not what it's about. It's about you got a medical condition, and this woman, she got nothing but phones and makeup in her purse, and a real wife got your medicine. She know when it's time to take your pill. You got blood, your blood medicine. You forgot your, yeah, baby, thanks. Forgot to take my pill out the house. I told your stupid ass. Thanks, babe. You know, that's what's gonna keep you alive. The young chick gonna be stressing you to go out, spending up all your money drinking all night, trying to keep up with her. So it's about having someone that understands. Like, I can't marry no 20-something-year-old girl. What would I look like? I'll be robbing her. I'll be more like the father figure, for real. I gotta date somebody who's still, active brain, but I'm thinking that somebody gotta be on my wavelength. You know what I'm saying? Some people, this is why you see successful people in our society, we don't date other successful people. We deal with somebody who has nothing. And you be like, why do we do that? Why do we go for the woman that don't got nothing? Well, she got nothing to offer but her body. Why we do that? Because some men like us, blacks, are intimidated by women who are successful. Because we feel that's the leverage. Oh, we got money. We got more money than them. That's our leverage. She needs me. Because this is all I can provide to the table. So you got women who are stuck up with sexual advances to think this is how I get a man. Because you guys have created this platform for it. That y'all come through offering to buy stuff before you even know her name. What's up, babe? Yeah, looking good. Man, you need to take a trip. You ever been on a G5? Me neither. We going first class. Delta. Nah, make that Frontier. Spirit. But you got to know that there's a sanctity to marriage. If you go in with a certain mentality, a certain attitude, and a certain way that you want to do things, and you're totally ignoring the process of what a marriage is. A marriage is work. A marriage is about being not just faithful, but being there, vested, team, partnership. They got to depend on you because they're putting everything on the line for you too. I got to know that we both risking the same things to try to achieve a goal. If we're not, then what are we doing this for? If we have kids, the goal is to educate our child the best way we can and navigate him through this world and prepare him to be alone in this world and be able to sustain and function. Yeah, there's some real Sunday service for you. Kanye talked that billionaire talk, but he don't tell you how to get there, do he? He love to brag and boast, but he's not giving you any tools on how to get there. Because they don't want to inspire us. They make money off of us. We buy more Gucci, Louis than anybody in the world. Poor people spend more money on things they don't need. What does a poor person need with a Gucci belt? You'll spend $200+ on a Gucci belt and you live in the hood. Why? That Gucci belt is $200 more you could have saved and put in your pocket. You could have got a $25 belt from Macy's. Well, anyway, only job it's for is to hold up your pants. But we gonna make somebody else rich that don't even like you and despise you. Hit the like button. Hit the like button for that. Hit the super chat for that. You know, the Cash App is still Carceno, Carceno. You know how we do. But this is how I'm coming at you this morning, because this is how it needs to be heard. This is how it needs to go down. The public needs to hear it. They need to hear the words. Young Dolph did the right things. Thank God. I'm hating to see these tragic stories where the children are in limbo, the parents, because the father didn't marry the mother, and these people know how to swindle the money that should be going to the children and the family is taking care of their families, and they had nothing to do with the music, the inspiration, or nothing. But now all his money is going to take care of somebody else's kids and family. I'm tired of those tragic stories. Because in the end, only thing that money do for those people, other people, is you got a good casket and nice flowers at your funeral. We want to see our brothers flourish. And we got to quit being slave to the dollar. Because what you getting at face value is not worth anything. It's hard though. It's hard to turn down money. All big deals that's come in, and since people have been doing this, all the big record contracts and all of that noise, all of that has come with a price. All those big record deals come with a price, bro. But it's hard to tell a kid from the ghetto who had nothing not to take a $60,000, signing bonus. 60,000, and you just start blowing the money. What's up, Jonathan? It's been a long time since I seen you, bro. Hopefully you hit the subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you can get your notifications. I appreciate it. Everybody who been super chatting, bro, I appreciate the love and support. Straight like that. Yeah, it's chump change for a signing bonus. But you got to think. Some are getting less than that. But you get more in return. I'm going to tell you in business terms so you guys would understand it a little bit more. If you take a evaluation, right? And some people think you got to get the most money out of the evaluation. That's the key. Because that's going to give us a lot of space to pay all the people that's on the staff and everything. And then we're all relaxed and all of this situation. We're all doing this work. We're all on the same team. Right? Right? That's all helping everybody. Am I right? So, if that's the case, and this is the goal we're working towards, and this is the limit that we're going to, and this is what we're going to promote, and this is the direction that we're going down. And if we start going high evaluation, like let's say we go probably about 5-6 million more than what we're even capable of. The people that give you that money, they have benchmarks put in place, which means that they're goals, okay? Goals that are put in place for you to hit at certain periods of time, so that can keep giving you the money. You don't just get all the money at once. When people see that money, it's just like an NBA contract. They don't just say, here's the check for your contract. You got to actually play and go through, and you're paid in checks. Here, 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 here. And it's taxed. They don't just give you a big lump sum of money. That's broken down and they're paid just like an NBA. You get checks. Right? Now, if you overvaluate yourself and you go so far because you're thinking the most money, now you put yourself, the company could say, well, if you get this kind of money, they could set benchmarks that are so unreachable that if you don't reach them, your company can go into a renegotiation where your company can lose everything. The deal's gone. Your review is bad now because you couldn't reach these impossible benchmarks that they set now because of your money in the frame. So getting the money face value looks good. It's just like an NFL contract. It's not guaranteed. You can get an $80 million deal and walk away with $2 million. And the most dangerous sport there is, football. How many times we seen people sign for $80 million, $100 million contracts and walk away with nothing? You seen Todd Gurley walk away with probably, he signed for that big $80-some million contract. He couldn't stay healthy and stay on the field. Once he gets hurt, Todd Gurley, now they talking about, well, why we got Todd Gurley? Gurley don't need to be on the team no more. Now he's expendable. You see how they do you? You see how they do you? Now, that's why people want to be owners of the NFL. Because the contracts favor the owners. It's the only place and only sport in the world where the contracts favors the owners. So you know nobody wants to give up an NFL team. That's my upset pick of the week. I'm taking the Bears +7. I know, look at this fool. This is when you got money and just want to show off, be stupid, and buy stuff like that and it's raining. And he would be black. See what I'm saying? And he would be a black guy. Driving a damn 3-wheeler in the rain. And got a tarp up. It's like, why? That car is not even made for this. That's a summertime vehicle. See, when black folks want to do things to show white folks they got money. Damn shame, brother. Should know better than that. You buying a damn 3-wheeler, driving it around out here in the damn rain with the tarp up, like water hitting you all in your face. You hitting bumps. You in Chicago, bruh. Like, we in the city. So it's potholes, everything. You driving this lowrider, you gonna fall in one out here. You crazy? You want to go out here and show off? He driving to the hood to show off to his boys that he got money. Cause he know out there to where he live at, he's just somebody else. They got money too. And guess what they don't do? They don't have to show you. You just know they got it. They ain't got to show you. You know if they got it. Right, but that's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Trying to prove to somebody else you got money. Like this girl was like, see, now you be looking like you broke. Like, why don't you shave? Who am I finna shave for? I shave when I'm going somewhere. I get dressed up when I'm going somewhere. When I gotta go somewhere and make an appearance, then I'll be ready to go. But if I'm finna be in the crib, I don't have to get cute for a video. I don't do those type of videos. I might look like I'm half asleep because I might be half asleep. I give you realness. That's just all I can do. That's all I know how to do. I can't give you anything fake. But it's amazing to me how people be like, man, you lying, and then you made a video lying. I'm like, everything about me, I've told you, have been at 100%. You ain't gonna last this long doing that if you're just going around lying all the time. It don't make sense. It don't make sense. You ain't gonna do. It's impossible. You would have been. Somebody would have exposed you. You would have came out. No way. If I was just trolling to say stuff, just to be saying it. No. Don't make sense. So don't forget to hit that like button because that's free. I'm glad y'all been doing that and hitting that up. We both should open for Kevin Hart. Yeah, I was watching True Story. I ain't finished it yet. I think I'm on like episode 4 when my man came up to him and told him, yeah, I got the video when y'all dumped the body. Man, I cracked up laughing. I cracked up. My man Shades from Luke Cage, man. He gonna always be Shades to me, man. I'm like, Shades! Every time I see him in anything, I'm calling him Shades. I'm getting ready for my, we got a show we finna do. My man, and I'm going to the Blue Room. Yeah, we finna do a live stream on Edit W Sports. So I'm going to the city. Going to the heart of the city. Yeah, it's actually gonna be kicking off probably as soon as this video ends. We rolling right over to Edit W Sports. So if you ain't got on Edit W Sports, you probably need to go. Hit that subscribe button up. We finna go in there and we finna get live and talk about a lot of stuff that's going on. So, oh yeah, NFL games. Plus, I'm getting on his ass about them Lakers. Soon as he come in there, I'm getting in his ass on them Lakers. Oh yeah, getting in his ass. Shoot, I think Ticket, man. I think I gotta ask him. Is he from Brazil? Cause Ticket be spitting that Brazilian. I think he's speaking Portuguese. I don't know if that's Spanish or Portuguese that he's speaking, but Ticket can speak that guala guala. Oh, I got the Chargers in the upset. Yeah, I know. The guy I'm going to, house, Carlos, his brother is married to a Brazilian. Telly, he speaks Portuguese. He moved there, speaks Portuguese. I talked about him in a hood story. Oh yeah, shouts out to the Australian brother. Devin Haney is trying to get that fight now with him for the unification of all the belts. The Raiders over Washington, I don't quite know about that. I'm not quite feeling that. See, the problem I'm having making my picks sometimes is I bet not just wins and losses. Here we do wins and losses. I bet, like I gamble. So it's for me, point spreads. The educated bet, it ain't about who won the damn game. It's about who covered the spread. So I might be picking them because I'm thinking they finna win on the spread, but everybody be thinking wins and losses. Now, you talking money line, and that's something entirely different. I'll be a little careful in taking the Bears. Yeah, the Cowboys won their game. They chilling. But they need Washington to lose because Washington on that ass. Straight like that. Broncos over the Chiefs. Not without a quarterback. They might cover the spread though. I don't believe in Kansas City covering 9.5 points. I just can't believe it. Watch the road. I am watching the road. It's just the way that you see the camera makes it look like I'm not looking at the road, but I'm actually can see everything on here on the road. Believe me, my self-preservation, I'm glad you're thinking about my health, but believe me, I'm thinking about my health too. Shouts out to Seahawks Jose Rodriguez, man. We got to show Jose some more love. You know, we had a great live that time I was on it. I just wish she can go live a little, like if I had a timetable when he was going to go live and I could make it. But he likes to do Thursday night footballs, so I might have to try to make another Thursday night or something with him and Scrub. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, Australia, I wanted to go to Australia because I wanted to see the Aborigine lands and, you know, give them my props and respect to them. To ancestors that we probably got way back over there with the Aborigines that's over there and the real citizens of Australia, and give them their proper respect and go see those monuments and stuff. But y'all got too much dangerous everything in Australia. Well, damn. Was it something I said? Man, I said Aborigines, and man, people got upset. Damn. What did I do? I said the word Aborigines, and people just freaked out. I'm like, I just wanted to give them their props. Man, pay my respects. Australians have always been nice, my God. They have some beautiful women there, but y'all got too much dangerous stuff, man. For real, y'all got dangerous everything, everywhere. Spiders dangerous. You got yeah, I ain't going on walkabout. You ain't grabbing me for walkabout. No way. I'll just be like, look, my age gonna tell you I'm a man. I ain't going to no walkabout. Even with an AR. Cause doggone, you'll be a little bitty tiny bug bite you. They'll be like, did that thing just bite you? I'll be like, yeah. I smashed and killed it. Oh no! I'll be like, what? Oh man. Can you still see me? I'll be, no! What's happening? In Australia, that's the most deadliest place to travel. Oh man, I wanted to go see that beautiful Australian woman so bad. She's like, it's not like that. I'm like, baby, the way they sold it to me, I don't even know if I should let you come here. You might bring something back. Be one of them bags, one of them crept in your bag or something and survived the trip. Hell no. Everything deadly over there. The kangaroos are dangerous. You think you finna go touch a kangaroo? Kangaroo been and kicked you 6 miles down this thing, crushed your doggone chest. Everything in there is brutal. Australia is beautiful. Yeah, for those who live there, who know how to survive it. Y'all ain't gonna freak out. Everybody think about alligators and crocodiles and, oh, we finna get crocky, my friend. Oh, they ain't forget them alligators. I'll be chilling out with the alligator like, you see that damn spider? That ain't real. Everything kills you in there. The mosquitoes, it's the most deadliest in the world. I don't know what that is about Australia, that everything there is the most deadliest in the world. You could probably Google that right now. Place with the most deadliest animals. Oh, Australia. They'll tell you right off the bat, oh, it's Australia. Australia, they don't play. They'll get you. What's up, TK? Oh, yeah, thanks, man. My cash app is Carceno, Karceno. So now you know. Yo, slick blow. It's driving me out of my mind. That's why it's hard for me to find. You said it's Australia and South America. I know, man. I saw what happened to people that went to Costa Rica. I wanted to go to Costa Rica, and I saw what happened when that mosquito bit dude. I said, a mosquito did that? A worm had attached himself to the mosquito, so the mosquito bit him, and he got a bump. He put basically the egg of the worm in his doggone leg. That's what those worms do. Like, they attach themselves to mosquitoes and get their eggs hatched by them. Let them do all the work. So the dude had a worm growing in his leg, and he pulled it out, man. I saw that on the internet. I was done. I said he had to get tweezers and pull it out, and the thing was using his little legs to pull his stuff back in. I said, oh, hell no. He had to keep putting tape over the wound so the air be blocked, and then he got to come out. The worm got to come out and push because he need air. I said, oh, then he'll grab him again with the tweezers and pull him out his leg. I said, oh, goodness. I ain't going to Costa Rica. I'm done. Costa Rica's done. What? What are you doing? No, it's done. It's over. It's over for that Costa Rica. Word up. That's a dumb one. It's a dumb one right there. Costa Rica, no go. Yeah, that's a no-go for that. Yeah, well, that comes with the territory. What's up, Jeff? I see you, man. Oh, hell yeah. Man, them fools was talking mad crazy. Mad crazy at that time. But that's how it goes. Oh, I told y'all before, because Dolph and them dudes, everybody moved differently. You know what I'm saying? So, screw what they talking about. It's about what you talking about. You know? You see so much going on nowadays, man. It's just crazy. I told Deb and the rest of them from the jump that this whole business thing and all this stuff that people was doing, that shit didn't make no sense. So it was like, go on ahead and do your thing and keep it moving, what have you, the whole nine. Man, Australia ain't for me. Costa Rica ain't for me. I'm from Chicago, Midwest. I like that concrete under my feet. It'd be good to go visit every once in a while. Like, man, you could go visit the motherland. I'm like, well, that would be cool. But just a lot of goofiness, that you try to like get away from. Yeah. Depends on who asking, That's just how I see it. The old saying goes, well, you know now. John, know what you know now. There's always going to be some people who felt they got wrong. There's always going to be some people that felt they got shorted. That's just the nature of the world, the business we live in, the whole society, everything. That's just how it is, man. Unfortunately, very fortunately for me, I never grew up with those tropes. I want to go so bad, but damn. Me, I'm like, I already know some go wrong. It'd be a 1 in a million. They'd be like, man, that's never happened, but once in a million years. And I'd be like, well, it just happened to me today. I knew I shouldn't have came in. Sub-Zero. He said that's the life of a Sagittarius male. Absolutely. All right, well, we finna get ready for this Eddie W live stream. I'm gonna have to get him. One day he gonna be up here on this Laker porch. See, look at that. He got the banners. He got it painted. He got it suited and booted. I can't wait till they lose. We going live right here on the Laker porch. So, yeah, we finna get ready to go do this show. Probably it's gonna air in probably like 10 minutes. So, get ready. Salute.